Welcome back to the last part of the 1.1 video. We're going to talk about basic functions, and it's just helpful to go through this so you understand when you see these later on. It'll make more sense, but you're going to see these repeated frequently, especially in this text. They call this the toolkit or the toolbox or whatever of their functions. So let's just go through these. If you have a constant function like f of x equals a constant, it's just going to be a horizontal line. There's no x value. You're not going to get an angled thing. It's just horizontal. If you see something like this, f of x equals x, so in this case I call this identity, and that's what it looks like. Now if it's 2x, it's going to be steeper. If it's 1/2 x, it'd be less steep. F of x equals the absolute value of x. This is the absolute value function. You get this V shape. Why? Because the absolute value takes all those negatives and makes them positive. So instead of it being down here, it's going to be up there. Then we have our f of x equals x squared. This is our parabola, our quadratic. You get that shape there. Then we have f of x equals x cubed. You get this kind of a shape here. Then we have f of x equals 1 over x, called the reciprocal function. So notice, like, as x gets close to 0, f of x gets really big. If you're going from the right side, if you're coming from the left side, as x gets close to 0, it goes really negative, really small. So just think about, if you're at 1/2, 1 over 1/2 is 2. If you're at 1/4, 1 over 1/4 is 4. But as you get bigger in values of x, like if x is 3, 1 over 3 is 1/3. So you get this kind of a shape. But if you square this 1 over x, if you square it, you get this kind of a shape where they're both positive because you square out the negative, and this actually gets to be steeper. Okay. And here is a square root function. So notice it starts at 0 and goes to the right. There's no negatives there because you can't take the square root of a negative and have a real answer. You can have imaginary but not real. And then we have our last one, I believe this is the cubic function, or cube root function, excuse me. So the cube root of x, you get this kind of an S shape. So you can take the cube root of a negative. Okay, and that's it for this section. So now it's time to do the homework online.